What is shaking, everybody? I am back with the second, I think it's the second video. Maybe it's a third. I don't know. The long-awaited sequel video to whatever my last video was. How's that grab you? Anyhow, what we got here is the remainder of the last Probstein mail day, I guess you could call it. All the Probstein auctions I won for that 2-week period or whatever the hell it was. Looks like I got a whole bunch of graded cards. Oh, it looks like I have some non-graded stuff here too. Those are always interesting. That's always like some random basketball players and stuff that I picked up because they were cheap. Because you know I do like to pick it up when it's cheap. But anyhow, between these two cards, this little baby that I just got in the mail yesterday, and the breaking news that I have for you about Topps 2020 Series 2, I probably have enough content here to eat up 2 videos. And I'm not trying to. I'm just very long-winded and tend to go over my 15-minute target pretty much every time. All right, first thing I want to go over, something that I figured out the other night. I had heard about it, but it's one of those in one ear and out the other. A lot of information came out when 2020 Topps Series 1 first came out. A lot of information, a lot of people opening them, and somehow I missed something, and I feel like a lot of people have missed it. Pretty much everybody has missed it, and they have no idea, and you have no idea, most likely. All right, take a look at this card. Take a look at this Andrew Miller, the great Andrew Miller, by the way. Thank God he went to the National League. I can just root for him. Anyhow, looks like 100%, nothing different. Totally normal 2020 Series 1 Topps base card, right? Turn that baby over. And what is this? This Andrew Miller card is number 279 out of 300. I totally forgot there's an entire set of parallels that are what they call the advanced stat parallels. Okay. Basically what that means, if you look at the categories, give me a focus without totally shaking the camera and making everyone throw up. All right, you got his average fastball speed, his max pitching speed, his average fastball extension, fastball percentage, his freaking spin rate, ground ball percent, strand percent, his FIP, his weighted on base average, and what is that? I can't even read that last one. And last but not least, his xWOBA, which is his expected weighted on base average. These are the stats that, these are the real deal, guys. This is the sabermetric stuff, and this shit is real. Every team in the major leagues, if they haven't already, will go to this. I know it was crazy a few years back, whatever, but this is real stuff, man. I can't believe I struggled to read that as bad as what I did. Now I can definitely see it. But anyhow, his I don't know the exact definition, but by the time you get all the way to this far right column and you're on his expected weighted on base average, that's like factoring in the BABIP of the batter, which is, I don't know. It's a crazy thing. That number there should be like pretty much the real deal. Like if things would have gone according to plan, that's what his on-base average would have been. If things would have gone according to the norm, that's what it would be. Now, how they determine what the norm is, or if I'm even defining that right, maybe I should just shut up because I don't know for sure. Anyhow, you see on the great Aaron Savale regular card, you look at the pitching stats they show, you got your basic games, wins, loss, innings pitched, hits, ERA, Ks, etc. On these parallels, you have got advanced stats. I don't have a batter to show you for an example. I went through every single, what I thought was a common, well, actually I went through every single 2020 Top Series 1 card that I own, and this is the only one I found. Now, granted, I've been buying pretty much all retail. They may be more. You may be more likely to get them out of a hobby pack. I don't really know that for sure. But either way, I feel like there's an entire set of parallels that people are kind of forgetting about right now, because I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And they're numbered out of 300, so it's not a real common card. I don't know. Might be something to keep an eye out for. I wonder if there's a bunch of better cards than Andrew Miller out there that are numbered to 300, and people aren't even realizing it right now. All right, I'll drop it. I rambled on long enough. I hope no one's opposed to knuckle cracking, as I know I just did that in the video. But I get real nervous when I'm making these videos for you guys. Not even remotely true. All right, we're going to open this big one first, see what the hell we got. And go from there. I've got the Bregman Superfractor, whatever the hell it's called, for sale on eBay. I think one of my viewers actually is the high bidder on it right now. Mr. Ho-Am Chew. Straight out of Plymouth Knolls. Okay. First card in this Probstein lot is an 85 Donruss Roger Clemens rookie card. PSA graded at a 7. I probably haven't said it in a few videos, but I feel like I say it in damn near every video. Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds are going to the Hall of Fame, and they're going to the Hall of Fame soon, I believe. I think that the writers are basically going... Boy, that wound just looks bad. I think that they're basically going to be punished by being forced to wait out 10 years, and I think they'll get voted in on their last year of eligibility, as they should. And I think once that happens, the precedent's set. All the PED guys can get into the Hall, but they got to wait 10 long years after they quit playing to do it. Or 10 long years after they get on the ballot to do it. So it's what, 5 or 6 years after they quit playing, plus 10 of sitting on the ballot the whole time and waiting until your last year to get in? But that does bring up some interesting stuff, too. What if somebody went the first 9 years and didn't get voted in, and then got voted in unanimously in the 10th year, their final year of eligibility through the regular committee, whatever the hell it's called? That'd be pretty sweet. All right, next up. Oh, yes. I've been wanting to pick one of these up. I picked up a raw one. And this is another one of those cards, man. I don't give a rat's ass what the grade is. Actually, the lower grade, the better for me. It's a 1981 Topps Harold Baines rookie card. Harold Baines, regardless of what team he played for, I know he played for the A's after this. He played for, I don't even remember where all Harold freaking Baines played, but I can tell you this. Almost every Indians game that I ever went to, Harold Baines hit a home run. He was pretty much unstoppable in Cleveland. And there may even be numbers to back that up. But I'm going to stop short of guaranteeing that, because I really don't know. But I'm telling you, man, I feel like this dude mashed the Tribe. But anyhow, this is his rookie card. He got voted into the Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee. It's a PSA 6. I got it for real cheap, like $2-3. And this one goes in the personal collection. I've been wanting to get one for quite some time, and I just finally happened to get a nice cheapie. Obviously, we've got a off-center card, top to bottom, very bad. The sides look good. No stain or anything on the back. 81 Topps Harold Baines rookie card, PSA 6. Personal collection with the Clemens. Next up, we have got, wabam! Oh, yes. 1986 Donruss Rookies Barry Bonds. This is the other rookie card. Or maybe not the other rookie. I would say the other rookie card would be the Fleer. You really don't see that one a lot. The one from the Fleer traded set, which I've got a couple raw, but I don't know if I have a graded one. My brother-in-law does. Anyhow, long story short, 86 Donruss The Rookies subset. Barry Bonds rookie card, PSA 8. I believe I have a PSA 9 in my personal collection right now. Because like I said, I'm collecting bonds. I'm buying bonds now while bonds is cheap, because when he gets voted in, bonds is going to go through the roof. And that's in the next year, I think. Or no, I think it's one more year they don't get in, and the year following they do. If my theory is correct. If my theory is correct, I'm going to make a lot of money on Barry Bonds. Or I'll keep them. I don't know. Guess kind of depends on how I'm feeling 2 years from now. But anyhow, I believe I have a PSA 9 in my personal collection right now. So I'll do a little closer inspection. If this 8 looks good, I'll probably sell the 9 just because it'll sell better. And keep the 8 in the PC. We'll see. Next up, another PC collection, another PC card. The 85 Topps trade. Isn't this a traded card? Maybe not. I sure thought this was traded. Huh. Anyhow, we got the 85 Topps Brett Saberhagen rookie card. PSA graded at an 8, near mint to mint condition. I bought this for my personal collection once again because this is a card that I had when I was a kid. And I'm a big fan of it. No real reason other than that. But stays in the personal collection. Got it for a hell of a deal. And I'm cool with that. Next up, oh yes, 85 Topps Dwight Gooden PSA 8. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I'm not sure what I have in the Dwight Gooden department. I know I own this card. I don't know if I own a graded one. I'm going to have to go through and look. I will keep one graded one for my personal collection, and I will sell the others. Dwight Gooden's another guy who anybody that is my age and just rediscovering the hobby is going to think, hey man, Dwight Gooden is sweet. You know why? Because Dwight Gooden is sweet. Or he was sweet. I think he's actually having some pretty serious problems right now, if I recall correctly. Not to laugh. Not to chuckle at the man, the doctor. Spent some time in Cleveland. I think he had a couple of arrests. Drugs are bad, folks, but he still had one hell of a career. Even though he's pretty much done drugs the entire time. Hopefully he does not die young because of it. I'd hate to see it. But anyhow, yeah, people are, when they get back into the hobby, this is a card they're going to be buying. So if you can get it cheap, get them cheap. I will keep one of those for my personal collection, and if I have another, I will most likely sell it. All right, next up. Good God. We have got a 1969 Topps Don Drysdale. PSA graded at a 3. Very good condition. That is not a crease. It's just some kind of stain or imperfection on the card. It's not creased anywhere. It's certainly a miscut, but hell, man, for 69, that isn't that bad of a miscut. Why is this a 3? I'm going to have to look at this closer. I don't want to kill too much time on the video looking at this. But this card is a very decent looking 3 to me. Anyhow, I got it cheap. My brother-in-law collects Dodgers, but I think he goes for a little better grade than a 3 on his personal collection. And I don't blame him. But I got if I could pick up a Drysdale for $3, I'm going to do it every time. And we'll see. I'm sure I'll end up relisting it. Try to sell it for $5. But that little $2 here and there, an extra $1 on the shipping, that's what keeps me in cards. Keeps me able to buy cards. Next up, we have a 2006 Topps Heritage Curtis Martin. Oh, this better be a rookie card. I think it is. It is not. Why did I buy this? I'll have to look what I paid for this. I'm assuming I got a heck of a deal on it or I wouldn't have bought it at all. I hope I didn't not do my homework and just purchase it because I assumed it was a rookie card. Sometimes I get in that rookie card groove and I don't do all the homework I should before I bid on crap. Hopefully that is not the case with this one, because this is definitely not an early Curtis Martin. What was his rookie year? It had to have been, good God, mid-90s? Late 90s? Anyhow, I'll have to do some research on the Curtis Martin. Not sure there. Okay, next up, I've got a 2017 Panini Donruss Mitchell Trubisky rated rookie card. PSA graded at an 8.5, and I got this card for $2. This is 100% speculation. There's no reason to try to resell it right now for $3. I'm just going to sit on this and hope that Trubisky wins the job. He's only in his second year, folks. I mean, there's time for this guy to develop. And he is someone that you can pick up cheap right now. Who'd they sign? I want to say Kevin Call, but that's not his name. What's the guy's name? Came over from St. Louis. Nick Folk. He's not good, guys. He's okay at best. He's 7 foot tall. He's just not that good. And people think because the Bears signed Nick Folk that suddenly Trubisky's going to be out of a job. Okay. Even if Nick Folk beats Trubisky out in camp, he's going to get hurt. He always gets hurt. Nick Folk is not the man. Trubisky might be. He's also from Cleveland. Anyhow, $2 card. I'm going to sit on it. You know, that could go up to $20 real quick by the time training camp ends, if it ever begins. Next up, this is another one for the personal collection, most likely, at least to a degree. I'll sit on it for a while. We got a 2016 Topps Heritage Blake Snell rookie card. Blake Snell is a badass when he's on. And he was on for a good part of last year. Yeah, he got hurt and blah, 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 blah. But this is another guy that if you're an investor, you can definitely pick up Blake Snell on the cheap right now. I know a lot of people don't like investing in pitchers, and I get that, but Blake Snell is established, and if he has a good year, he will be all over SportsCenter. They love this guy. He throws hard. Hell of a personality, from what I hear. I think he is big on fantasy baseball, too, which is kind of odd, but I'm good with that. And that's it. But anyhow, that'll stay in the personal collection till his value goes up at least. Okay, last but not least, this will be the last card I show in this video, and it is a doozy. That is right. I bought a PSA graded 2007 Topps Homer Bailey rookie card. Why would you buy Homer Bailey, you ask? Well, you know, Homer Bailey has fallen from grace like Noah. I mean, he was such a here we go. Reds minor league player of the year in 2006. Blah, 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 blah. To run. I mean, he was looking like he was going to be the man. People expect him to be the man, and then he fell apart. And he fell apart for the better part of 10 years, folks. But, that being said, Homer Bailey is, does this even show? Drafted 2004. Born in 86. So, anyhow, long story short, Homer's got a couple decent years left, and he had his moments last year where he looked like he knew what he was doing. And I bought this card for like $1.23. So I'm hoping Homer Bailey goes out and strings together 2-3 wins in a row. Maybe he's had his moments where he can still look like what he was supposed to be, even though he's had a 20-year career and never quite got to that point. But anyhow, I'm going to be able to sell this for at least $3 at some point this season. You mark my words. If not, I will send it to the Cincinnati Picker guy that's on YouTube with his reselling stuff. I'll send it to him. I also have a Todd Frazier autographed Reds hat I'm sending to him, but I can barely get my damn orders sent out, let alone sending little gift packs to the freaking Cincinnati Picker. All right, that's all I got for you this video. Tune in. You'll see me open the last of the graded cards and some other crap from my Probstein auction mail day. And this bubble mailer full of something. Later.